We are now in the Old Cairo and we will start the description about the places. I hope you enjoy the video.
From here you can reach the church and the synagogue as well. The place here really dates back to very, very old times. Some places here before the Christ, some places here after the Christ. But mainly all the churches here, they are around, dates back to the starting from the 3rd century after Christ. We are here selling something about history, about Egypt, about Christians, about everything here. In different languages as well. It's not like in one language or in the you can find like several languages, even in some you can find some languages. And sure there are also for souvenirs if you want to take souvenirs from Egypt as well.
The cave church has a cavern under the ground, and the Holy Family stayed there for about 3 months. You know, they came and stayed in Egypt about 3 months. You can see here the Virgin Mary, known as Abu Simbel.
Here, that is the most important church. The importance of the church, it's not only because it's very old. It dates back to the 4th century, but the importance of the church here, that is a cave that we are going to go inside now. And this cave, that is where the Holy Family stayed for 3 months. Here around the area we have also a Papillon fort. The Papillon fort was built by Roman, and some churches here built on a tower of the Papillons and around the Papillon fort itself. So the church itself, it is basilica church. It's a basilica style, and as you can see, the roof of that is like a nave, because that is like a kind of a message. That is like Noah's nave. That's why all the churches have the same design from the top. That is the nave of Noah's. From around us, around here, is that all columns are from marble. It's from marble, and some columns here from there, it's from rosette granite, but mainly all of them from marble. We call it as well the church itself. Originally, the original church itself, there was a big fire in Fustat happened before, so the original church itself it burned. But when we rebuilt it again and reconstructed, we reconstructed in the same style and the same design and everything like the original. So now that is like the original one. Around the church itself, there are a lot of icons, and all these icons date back to the 3rd and the 4th century. Here, sure, you can that is here for the candles, for the Virgin Mary and Jesus. If you can go around the icons itself, you will see even the description, the imagination of Jesus or Virgin Mary or whoever in the religious. It's showing you that it's like a kind of a very old style of icons.
Variant. So all religious icons telling about returning to Jerusalem. Okay?
The St. George Church, and you can see it is very high because it's on a tower of the Papillon fort. As well as per the historians, they are saying that Joseph, he was working in building the Papillon fort so he can feed the Virgin Mary and Jesus.
He's killing the evil now. And that is the most famous icon about St. George. That is, he's killing the evil and the evil imagination here as a dragon. And this is a cross, it is just a cross symbol that is a model or symbol for the cross of Jesus. People come here as well to put their papers. That's why you can see some small papers of prayers. The hanging church importance, it's not, some people say it was built before the Christ. Some people say, yeah, but the hanging church itself,
So it's not built as a church. Huh?
yeah, some people say it was like a Roman temple. And as well, the hanging church, the importance of the hanging church, it was the main place for the Pope. The main place of the Pope before it was in Alexandria. Water from here, from the well, and that is the same, that is other well that is Virgin Mary already drank from it. And the water, it is
The Mosque of Amr ibn al-Aas, constructed by Amr ibn al-Aas in 1642, is the first mosque built in both Egypt and Africa. Amr was an Arab general who fought against the Romans and was hailed by the Copts as a liberator. He was later appointed governor by the Caliph. Amr founded a new capital, al-Fustat, that replaced the old one, Alexandria. This mosque was built in the center of al-Fustat, surrounded by the houses there. Originally, the mosque was overlooking the Nile on its northwest side. The mosque is referred to as both crown of the mosque and antique mosque. Interestingly, the current features of the mosque are quite different from the original ones. Many reconstructions and restoration have been taken place since the time its foundation was laid. The rectangular mosque was built with a low shed of wood and palm leaves, supported on columns of palm stems, stones, and mud bricks, while the floor was covered with gravel. This first sample mosque measures about 29 meters in length and 17 meters in width. The most important change, and the last one, was ordered by Abdullah ibn Hayr during the reign of Caliph of Mamun in 19th century. He extended the mosque, adding a new area at the side wall, southwest side. At that time, the mosque measured 120 meters in length and 112 meters in width and represented the actual area of the mosque. At the end of the Fatimid period, the mosque was ruined due to al-Fustat fire in 1175. That lasted 54 days. Al-Fustat was burned by Shaywar, the vizier of Fatimid Caliph al-Adid, to prevent the Crusaders from invading al-Fustat. Therefore, Saladin rebuilt it and renovated it in 1179, just before the arrival of the French expedition to Egypt, Murad Bey, one of the Mamluk leaders during the end of the 18th century, demolished the mosque and later rebuilt it in 1796. Murad Bey changed the Ivan and the courtyard, replacing the 7 rows of the columns in the Qibla one with 6 and changing the base to perpendicular the Qibla wall instead of parallel. He is believed to have built the remaining minarets, one above the right entrance in the facade, and the other situated above the right end of the Qibla wall. Renovated the ceiling, covered the floor with mats, and provided the mosque with candelabras. He also made 4 foundations.